All the flowers in my garden never look as bright as this. Like a happy child, I watched them grow out of all these seeds. Butterflies down my stomach when I think of you and me. It is funny how a lot can change when you learn how to breathe. Look in my eyes, what do you see? Feels like we're only meant to be. All of my life, where have you been? 'Cause you're the only thing I need. The only thing I need. The only thing I need. Never ever thought I'd find something quite as right as this. Not
Hello and welcome back to a new vlog, and this vlog will be a reading vlog of Thorns by Cassandra Clare, and I can't believe that I'm finally holding this book in my hand because I waited for this book for 2 years. Now I finally get to read it, and I have to say I was at my grandparents today and I read quite a bit. I'm at page 90. And yes, I know it doesn't seem like much because this book is over 700 pages long. So let's see how far I can get tonight. But yeah, so far nothing that dramatic happened. So that's why I didn't update you until now. But I thought I should update you before I read any further. And yes, this is the third book in the Last Hour series. So if you haven't read the first two books and don't want to have any spoilers, please don't continue watching this, because otherwise you will be spoiled for this book. Because I guess I will talk spoilers. Maybe I won't talk spoilers, I don't know. But so far nothing that dramatic happened. And I have to say, I don't know. This book has a different vibe to it than the other books. I can't quite decide what it is. But I'm not sure if I like this so much like I like her other books. And who am I? I love Cassie's books. I love her books, but yeah. I don't know, something feels off. And now we are coming to the spoilery parts, I guess. And the first thing is there's a Madame Dorothea. I don't think this is Madame Dorothea from the first book. So, City of Bones, because wasn't Madame Dorothea human in City of Bones? Wasn't she human? So it can't be this Madame Dorothea. But maybe this Dorothea had something to do with the City of Bones Dorothea? I don't know. And yes, Eliza, so Cordelia's father, spoke through this Madame Dorothea to Cordelia, who is in Paris with Matthew after the things happened in the second book, and said that they were awakening. And I'm asking myself if he means the awakening, if he means the demons, because she said to Clary in City of Thorns that the more and more demons are coming to this realm. And or if he is referring to what is happening at the end of the second book, in the Eric and Magnus trilogy, so the Red Scrolls of Magic trilogy, I mean, because at the end there were some big demons mentioned, and I wonder maybe he means them, because I'm assuming that the demons at the end of the second book in the Red Scroll series will be coming back in the Wicked Powers series, so maybe he's referring to that, and that this is already starting to happen in this time? I'm not so sure. Yeah, and not just Eliza mentioned that thing with their vague word, but Bailey? No, Bailey here, I mean the grandfather of Lucy and James. I don't know how you pronounce his name. But the demon also said to James in a dream that they are awakened, or that they are awake or something like that. And yeah, this was the first time I thought, is he referring to what is happening in the Red Scroll series or not? But yeah, also Malcolm Pep and Lucy are in Cornwall in the cottage with Jessie, and Jessie is really alive. I still can't believe that Lucy really pulled that off to get Jessie back to life, but she did. And apparently they are trying to find a way so that Jessie can become really a shadow hunter now that he's back in the realm of the living and living and breathing again. But Malcolm is also trying to find information on Annabelle, and what will be happening with Annabelle we know already, because we have read the Dark Artifices, so we know that Lucy can or will not raise Annabelle. So I'm really excited to see how this whole spiel will play out with Lucy and Malcolm and and him trying to raise Annabelle with Lucy's help, because we know that Annabelle does not rise from the dead in this series. Oh my god! Oh my god! Christopher invented the fire messages. And Thomas just sent Alistair the first ever fire message ever, and he didn't even know it worked until now, because Alistair just said why he sent him a message calling him stupid. But Alistair is being attacked by demons more since Cordelia left him a katana. And I'm thinking this is because of Lilith, because Cordelia has sworn to be Lilith's paladin, if I remember correctly. I haven't reread the second book again, but something like that was happening or is happening, and that's the reason why Cordelia left Cortana with Alistair, I guess, before she went to Paris, because she can't use Cortana without calling on Lilith or or something like that, and she doesn't want to do that. Understandable. I wouldn't want to call on Lilith either, just to be able to fight. Maybe the demon sense that the sword belongs somehow to Lilith. But now is the question, how do they get rid of this Lilith thing? I'm really interested how they will do that. Or if they will do that. I really hope they can figure out a way to do that, because otherwise it would be really, really bad for Cordelia. Oh, great. James just came to Paris as Cordelia and Matthew. We're doing things and kissing each other and stuff. And I just stumbled into the room and James was thinking. But what frustrates me the most is that James still did tell Cordelia that he was enchanted through the bracelet Grace gave to him. Because he doesn't want to be pitied, and that Cordelia just remains with him because she pities him. Talk to each other. Damn it. Just freaking talk to each other and tell her just the whole freaking truth, James. Please. Otherwise I can't take this anymore. If James is not going to tell her before the half of this book is over, I don't know what I'm going to do, because this is frustrating me so much that I just don't tell each other what is really going on. That Cordelia loves James and not Matthew, or maybe she loves Matthew a little bit, I don't know. But I guess the kissing of Matthew was just to make her forget the things with James, and not because she really loves Matthew. But, oh boy, and now the Inquisitor returned with the news that what we know already from the end of book 2, that Tatiana vanished from the Citadel and is working with Benia. Yay! But the question is, why does the Inquisitor look so different? I mean, it is just... How long is it? Is it just a few days since book 2? I don't know how much time has passed between the second and this book now, but I think it was just a few days. Not sure. So why does he look so different? What else happened to him while he was at the Citadel? Okay, I forgot this part. I'm at page 183, and I basically forgot that Banya took Eden from Lilith, and like we know, Lilith gets Eden back. I somehow forgot about that, and right now they said that Lilith took Cordelia as her paladin to get Eden back. I'm like, maybe this is why she... yeah, I don't know why she chose Cordelia for that spot. It is interesting. I don't know. I don't know. This book feels different than the other books. I'm somehow not as invested in this story like I was in the other two books. I'm like, oh yeah, that happened, and this is happening now, but I'm not really feeling it. And I don't know if it is a me thing, or if it is the book, or if it is the writing in general. Even when I love Cassandra Clare's writing. In general, I love her writing. I love the Shadowhunter series. So I'm like, why am I feeling... Why am I not absolutely loving this book right? I mean, I like reading it, and I want to know how it ends, but it is not like, oh my god, yes, like in the other books. I don't know, did you have the same feeling like I had while reading this, or am I alone with this? Because I feel like in the other vlogs I had much more to say, or there were much more moments of oh my god, really? And not exactly because it was shocking, but just because it hurt. It hurt what happened to the characters, and right now it is just like they are talking about plans to help Cordelia with Lilith, and they talk about Benial and what he's doing. And yeah, I don't know, maybe it is because there hasn't really happened anything new so far, or not something we didn't know already. Maybe that's it. So let's see. Right now, Cassandra Clare dropped a name, which I don't think she has dropped anywhere else than in the last book of the Red Scrolls of Magic series, so in the second one at the end. And I'm like, is this really something which she is this really building up to the wicked powers? This book already? And the Red Scroll of Magic series? Because I know Cassandra Clare, and she doesn't just drop a name just because she doesn't plan to use it in other books, or at least not in this setting right now. And I was right with this in the first book of the Last Hour series, because there she dropped Lilith's name. Just in a sentence, like you could have overread it. But I didn't, and I was like, is Lilith coming into play with this somehow? Or was it the first book? Was it the second book? I don't know, but Lilith did come into play, so Cassandra Clare. If you are telling me that this character is coming to play a role in the wicked powers, or even at the end of this book already, then I'm going to I don't know what I'm going to do, but this is not good. This will be not good. No.
In my to see. You're the only thing I need.
So, I did read a bit more yesterday evening after I got into bed, and I'm now almost at the middle. And yay, they found Tatjana, and Will and Tesson presume that Belia did drop her or something, and let's say I am suspicious of that, because I don't think Belia would have just dropped Tatjana like that. But she is now in custody again, but she isn't awake yet. So I don't know what this whole spiel will be with Belia and Tatjana, but I don't think that he just dropped her, that he was finished with her and just dropped her. And Jessie came to visit Grace, and Grace told him what she did to James and about her power, and Jessie doesn't really believe her, or doesn't really want to believe her that she was capable of doing that. So I'm interested to see if Jessie will confront James about that topic or not. Oh yeah, and Matthew told, was it Matthew? No, not Matthew, Christopher told Matthew that he is gay and that he knows Alistair. And I love that Matthew was just like, well, I knew that already. Or actually, I suspected it already. But Alistair just doesn't want to be together with Christopher, like it seems. Yeah. Oh yeah, and they are trying to find a way how Emma, no, not Emma, wrong book, how Cordelia can get rid of, no, how they can break the oath Cordelia made to Lilith for being Lilith's paladin. Because otherwise Cordelia can't really fight without that Lilith appears. And I really hope they find a way to break it. At the moment when you realize that you switched up to characters. Oh no. I guess I said that Christopher told Matthew that he is gay. But no, Thomas is the one who is gay. How could I switch the two up? I don't know. But yeah, it is Thomas who is into Alistair, loves Alistair. So yeah, my bad. I don't know. I really don't know why I switched these two up, but yeah, I did. But it is so nice to see how they all support Matthew when he tries to wean off alcohol now, and Alistair came as well, but was too afraid to go up there and offer his help. I really, really hope that this will work, that Matthew will get his alcohol problem under control. I really, really hope that this will work. And Cordelia is apparently thinking about summoning a demon so that she can ask it about Benya. Help! Cordelia, please tell someone before you do that. Please? And please just take a weapon with you, even if you don't want to fight, and even if you think Lilith being Lilith Paladin will be protection enough, but please take a weapon or someone else with you, or do both. Both is best. Take someone with you and take a weapon with you. Please. Oh, Balia really abandoned Tatiana. Tatiana just said it herself, but am I really supposed to believe that he really abandoned her? I don't know. I am still a bit skeptical about that, especially because Tatiana reacted a bit weird as Lottie, the servant, mentioned that Tatiana would be seen by a silent brother very soon. Because Tatiana has said that she would really like to see a silent brother with yes, the woman smiled at that, a particularly unsettling smile that seemed to stretch across half her face. A silent brother. I would very much like to see him when he comes. And this unsettling smile is unsettling me. Because I'm like, oh, please, please. Please don't let it be Jem, and please don't let her plan anything that Billy and her are planning to kill a silent brother or something, or bring a silent brother under her control or something like that. I don't know. Any silent brother for that matter, but especially not Brother Zachariah. Please don't. Please don't. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. Great. As much as I'm happy that Cordelia ended this whole love triangle thing with Matthew right now. Now Matthew is drunk and they are going into a fight. Because fucking Tatiana showed up and stole Alexander Lightwood. And no, I don't mean Alec. It is way before Alec's time, so it is just the same name. And then she dropped the bombshell that Jesus' father is Banya, which is great, because now the whole enclave knows that Tessa and Will didn't tell them about that fact. Well, okay, Tessa didn't know his father until Lucy and James found out about it, but still, and it is a mess again. And now the merry thieves and so on are going after Tatiana with the help of Jesse, who said that he probably knows where Tatiana is to get Alexander back, and I so hope they will get him back before Tatiana kills him. Because it is never fun if someone kills an innocent baby. I never thought I would say this after the first book, but thank you, Grace. Thank you for telling Cordelia about the bracelet and the shames. Never really loved you. Because finally this pain and frustration is over. And Cordelia and James know that they love each other, and I am so happy. Oh, I was so happy at the scene where Cordelia came back to their home, and they just saw each other and then started kissing each other, and finally, this took way too long. Especially when I think that it could have been resolved long ago if Shapes and Cordelia would have just talked to each other. Really talked to each other. Especially after the bracelet was off from James. Because, the James couldn't really talk to Cordelia before the bracelet. That I understand, but they could just have really talked after the bracelet was off. But yeah, it finally happened. They finally are together. And Matthew is doing okay as well, apparently, but now is the trial. Ist der trial in Nitros for the Herondales. And what's most concerning for me right now is that Lucy said in her vision she had as Jessie and her touched and kissed. Because, oh yay, have I told you about it already? When Lucy and Jessie touch each other, Lucy can get a connection to Bania, which is not good, or in this case maybe it is good, but Lucy said something in her vision about that it seemed like it was the demon tower of Idris, and the Herondales and all the other people are going to Idris now, and I'm not gonna lie, I'm a bit worried about that. I have the prediction that in Idris Bania will be waiting for them. So, but we will see. Maybe I'm wrong. And then there is still the issue of Cordelia and to Lilith and so on, which hasn't been resolved yet. So, and okay, good. Not to worry. There's a lot more left than I thought there would be. So I guess it will be dissolved in this book. I hope so.
I don't want you, not anymore. Running circles right back to your door. And I'm so tired of trying to change your mind for the last time.
Well, good morning, and a lot has happened since I last updated you. And yeah, I couldn't really update you because it was late and my neighbor above me can hear when I'm talking down here. So I didn't want to disturb her, but oh boy. First of all, Grace is out of the silent city and her mother took her pause. Oh no. In Balja reiste to that Silent Brothers and sister because they are not protected by the protection ritual anymore, which we already know. When you have Red City of Heavenly Fire. So why didn't someone think about that part? And then Lucy got in touch with Rupert's ghost, so the husband of Tatiana and Jesse's father. Jesse and his father could talk for at least a little bit, but apparently Belia has helped Jesse's father in some sort of spell. Belia, I don't know, because it was a real effort for Lucy to get him there, so that he could stop the fighting, which he thankfully did. But then all shit broke loose because Grace went after Tatiana because she fled. And Cordelia went after her and then slayed Tatiana in the name of Lilith because Lilith told her to slay her, and then she showed Cordelia an image that Christopher is dead, which is Christopher is really dead. And I'm like, what the F? Why is he dead? And why am I not really affected by his death? That's the biggest mystery to me, because otherwise, as someone else died in the Queen of Anarch, gar nicht. As someone else died in, what's the book called? Not Queen of Fire and Darkness, the book before that. Why can't I remember the name right now? But there someone died, and this was heart-wrenching. I was just, no, please, no. Please don't be dead. And if Christopher, I was just like, what the fuck, he's dead? So, I mean, I was shocked, but it was not like I was really, really sad. And yeah, I don't know if it is just me or not. How did you feel about Christopher's death? Please let me know, but please, if you say something spoilery down in the comments, please let the people know that you are spoiling. The best is when you write spoiler and then you do two spaces, spoiler, and then you leave a blank space, and then you start writing, so that people don't get spoiled accidentally, because I hate getting spoiled accidentally, so I wouldn't want that to happen to any of my viewers. But yeah, Christopher's dead. And then Belia but James went willingly with Belia to Eden to save all of the other shadow hunters. No, because Belia has kept every communication with the outside world. Although London is completely shut out from the outside world, and nobody can get in or out anymore, except when Benia wants it. And then, of course, Cordelia and the other people who are there, so Ari, Anna, Lucy, Jessie, and so on, stayed in London. Oh yeah, and Thomas, of course, and Lester too. And now all the Mandines are acting strange, and the Downworlders too, so they don't know how they can reach Eden, because they want to try and get James and Matthew back, because Matthew just jumped on James before they could vanish to Eden. So they are both in Eden now. And runes don't work in Eden? Is this right? I don't remember it anymore, if this is true or not. I mean, I guess it is true, because why would Cassie mix this up? But I will have to double check again and read in the book where we also went to Eden. But yeah, I guess that was everything that happened. And I'm worried now that Cordelia slayed someone in Lilith's name. I'm worried that it could do something to her, or that Lilith's hold on Cordelia could be even stronger. Hopefully it is not, but who knows? Well, I guess we are at the home stretch now with this book. I have about 200 pages or so to go. So let's go and finish it today, I would say.
Love and of heartbroken fools. The streets are alive and remind me of you. And I can't go quiet on a Brooklyn bound train, so I stand alone in the Manhattan rain.
Oh my god. Finally, Matthew is telling James about what happened with Charlotte and what he did. Finally, he is telling someone who can hopefully help him get through it. I mean, Cornelia did try to help him, but maybe his parapathy can do more for him. Or maybe they can go now together to Matthew's parents and tell them about it. And everything will be alright. Or as far as alright as it can be. This means if Matthew will survive this, because he is suffering pretty bad because he doesn't have alcohol in him. Surprise, surprise. But I think he will survive this. I hope he will survive this, because otherwise I don't want to think what this will do to James if his parapathy dies. And oh please, Belly is down, let it be like Will and Shem. We will thought Shem was dead. Oh God, this scene broke me in Clockwork Princess. The scene broke me. I remember the scene. I was sitting in the car with my parents and my sister, and I listened to the audiobook. And the scene came on, and I couldn't, and I forbade myself to cry even when I really, really badly wanted to cry, because I was like, you can't just start crying now. Because how do you explain this to your family while you are sitting in the car and just start sobbing like crazy? Oh, the scene. Oh. No, please, no. I don't need this sort of pain again. I just got a feeling. Maybe it goes that way, and then Cordelia can save Matthew with Katana because she is the paladin of Lilith. Maybe that's how it will go. Maybe. I don't know. We will see. But oh yeah, and Lilith got, with the help of Lucy, she got hold of Lilith, and Lilith set him to Edom. And after they are back from Edom, Cordelia let Lilith swear that she will free her from the paladin service. So hopefully everything will go well. No. James, why? James just agreed to let Benya possess him. And of course he made him promise not to harm Matthew or Cordelia or anyone he cares about. I mean, which is great, but James, no, don't do it, please. I know you and Matthew have some kind of plan, but what kind of plan? Please don't tell me you told Matthew that after Benya possesses you, Matthew should kill you. Because, oh God, no. Cordelia and Lucy, hurry up. Please, hurry up. And no. Well, I'm now at the last battle, and I'm almost done with the book. And I have to say, James is putting a lot of confidence in Cordelia, that she knows what he means by that she should strike if the right moment is there. What is the right moment? James, please tell me, because I don't know. I just hope that Cordelia will notice this moment if it appears, because otherwise I don't want to think about James being controlled by Belia for the rest of eternity. No, thank you very much. So, I finished Thorns by Cassandra Clare, and the last 100 pages were a whirlwind of things, I feel like. And yes, Lucy called on the dead son and brothers and sisters who were possessed by Belia, or the demons Belia sent to possess them, and they cast the demons out of their bodies. And then James killed himself with Katana. Well, he didn't die, but he wounded him so badly that he could have died. But to be honest, I was shocked as James did this, even when I think I should have guessed that something like that would happen, but I didn't. but I have to say I was not as affected by his maybe death like I thought I would be, at least for the few minutes before I got to the scene where it was clear, okay, he is still alive. Because somehow in my mind I was like, yeah, no, James will not die. Cordelia will heal him with Cortana. And then, after Lucy has healed James, Lilith appears. Of course, Lilith appears. And then she says that Cordelia will be still her paladin because James killed Benya and not Cordelia. And thank goodness for Cordelia's careful wording with the oath Lilith gave her, because she said that Benya just had to die by her sword, so Cortana, and not herself. Because otherwise, Cordelia would have been stuck being Lilith's paladin. So thank goodness that happened. But what I'm asking is, why could Cordelia still heal James after James killed Belia? I'm not sure how this whole thing works. So has Lilith to release Cordelia from the service before she eases to be a paladin? Or is it with the oath like that you are not a paladin right after the oath is fulfilled? Because if it is that just the oath needs to be fulfilled, then I don't know why Cordelia could still heal James with Cortana. Because if the oath was broken already right after she, or James in this case, killed Belia, then she wouldn't have been a paladin anymore and couldn't have saved James with Cortana. So I'm a bit confused on this front, but yeah, since Belia died, James and Lucy lost their powers, which I honestly expected or thought that they would lose them, but what I'm wondering now, has Tessa still her powers then? Because we don't see her use her powers in the next books. Because we don't see her use her powers in the future. Or does she use her powers again? I mean, Tessa, the shapeshifter powers she had in the infernal devices. Does she use them again in another series than in the infernal devices? Because if not, then I'm asking myself if she lost these powers, like Lucy and James have now lost them. This would be interesting to know if Tessa still has the powers and just doesn't use them, or if she lost them as well. But oh boy, I was so worried that as Lucy lost her powers, that this would somehow affect Jessie and Jessie would go back being a ghost. And thank goodness this didn't happen, because I guess this would have been a death I would be really upset about, and I guess I would have cried if Jessie would have died. I guess no. But yeah. Which the most at the end probably was that we have a new Balia now. Because in the chapter with Shem, at the end, a new Balia comes to the Institute. And he aus Shem of Favor now. Because a Prince of Hell cannot die, so Balia just got replaced by another demon. And I'm like, I don't know what I should think about that now. I mean, the good thing is he says that he is not interested in the heralders and casters anymore. So he will leave them alone. Thank goodness. But I guess this will be important for the wicked powers. I guess we will see this demon again in the wicked powers. I'm very, very sure we will see them again. And one thing which made me really happy that as James and Matthew went to Matthew's parents to tell him of what Matthew did, the parents told him that the child is pregnant again with twins. This made me so happy for them. And I'm happy that after all everything was good, but I guess I will talk more about my thoughts and why I won't give this book 5 stars, which is unheard of, at least for the major book series by Cassandra Clare for me, or the major book series in the Shadow Underworld, because I think every book in every major Shadow Under book series got 5 stars from me until this one. And I feel horrible for saying this because this book wasn't bad. It was just not. It was just somehow not up there with the other books, which is really, really sad. And I feel bad for not giving it 5 stars, but it just doesn't feel like a 5 star for a 5 stars read for me. I'm sorry, but yeah, I will read the short story now, and then we will be talking about the short story briefly. So if you haven't read the short story and don't want to be spoiled for it, then please click off the video, and thank you for watching this far of this video. And thank you for watching this far, because I'm sure it wasn't easy to hear me rambling on about this book, because I talked a lot in this video and I'm aware of that. So thank you very much if you have watched it to this point. And yes, if you want to see what I have to say to the short story, then you can stay. If not, then I will see you in my next video. Bye!